I'm Seth Eliot Santoro. I'm a psychic medium, a speaker, and intuitive coach. I'm also an author, and I wrote a book entitled How I Learned to Smile from the Inside. We are all given so many gifts in this life. I want to share my gift with you.
When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with a severe learning disability. For the better part of about 8 to 10 months, I was in the special ed classes, which at that point was not about empowering children and not about inspiring children. This was like the 80s, and it was like, I'm going to tell you how it is and how your life is going to be. So, they told me that I would probably never finish high school, and they told me that I would never graduate from college. So what did I do? I graduated high school in 3 years. At 16, valedictorian of my class, and then went to a 4-year university, Sarah Lawrence. At Sarah Lawrence, I studied performing arts and languages. And speaking of languages, actually, I was in love with travel. I wanted to travel the world when I was 8. I mean, remember, 8, tiny. I wanted to travel the world, and they said, you're not going to travel the world because you can't even speak English very well. So what did I do? I went to Ecuador my junior year abroad. I learned Spanish, I continued my study of French, Italian, and now I speak Portuguese as well. Right? I wanted an office in corporate America too when I was 8 years old because my father had an office and I thought that was the coolest thing. So I wanted an office. And they said, forget corporate America, and they laughed. They literally laughed. So do you know what I do today? I'm a senior director of HR for a social media agency, on my way to becoming a global VP of HR for a multinational corporation. Not so bad. And last but not least, I wanted to write children's books at 8 years old. And they said, you will never write a book. So you know what I did? Yeah, I wrote a book. Abraham Lincoln. Did you know in 1 year, he lost his fiancée, his business failed, and he had a nervous breakdown? Did you know that? He also lost 8 elections before the big election to be the 16th president of the United States. It's impressive, right? I could let it define me, or I felt like I could defy it. Are. I want to know what you shine at, what you're amazing at, what you're incredible at. That's where it is for me. Do you all know that you are here for a much bigger purpose than you can possibly imagine? I mean, whatever she has planned, it's amazing for you. So my challenge for you is to lead by example, is to be unbreakable, is to never, ever give up. And don't ever forget to empower and inspire those around you to know better, to be better, and to do better. You are the master of your own fate on this earth, whether you realize it or not. And you define you at every moment. So the next time someone tells you you cannot do something, you turn around and you say, watch me. Thanks.